Oh. What the heck? Man, look at this. Okay, so I got some keychains here on metal. That's a Boba Fett for Candace. I have to give that to her. But look at this. I have Garage Flips keychains that Deanna made and sent to me. Look at that. So that must be Deanna's business, is making this stuff out of metal. This is cool. Wow. Lonnie and Candace, thank you for doing the mugs. Thank you for sharing your shed life eBay journey with us. DC Sells. Wow, thank you so much, D. That is awesome. I'm gonna give one of these to Candace, one of these sets of keychains, and I'll give her this. She's probably not going to use that on her keys because this will probably get damaged, but she'll love that Boba Fett. And then I'm going to put one of these on my keychain too. So man, that's awesome. Thank you, D. I appreciate it. All right, good morning everyone. It's Lonnie and we are in the shed and I am preparing to pull some orders here in just a moment. But first we'll look at the momentum board, and I've taken a slow approach past few days to kind of rest and recuperate a little bit, and I'll probably do it. I'm gonna get the dollar amount listed today, but still not gonna do a ton of listings. I've got a Apollo 13 model that I'm gonna list today that's pretty big money, and I've also got a Saturn V rocket back there today that I'm gonna list. That's gonna be after I pull these orders, of course, and I may not list much more than that, but the dollar amount's gonna be pretty big because those are both pretty valuable pieces. But anyways, yesterday I only listed 2 things for $295. So we're 13 days in. I've listed $8,464 in 13 days. That's an average of $651 a day in listings, 140 items, an average selling price of these items when they sell of $60. Does not include shipping, and well on the way to $32,000 listed in 80 days. So let's pull some orders. So first order pulling is, I have a metal Batman thing here. That's not what sold though. I'm gonna move it up here, and that'll clear out this spot because I sold the Punisher last night. Sold this guy for $199.99 plus shipping on top. Sold a Batman figure from this shelf right here. This is Justice League guy right here. Here he is. This is $39.99 plus shipping on top. 7-inch Justice League International Batman. All right, this is Fiona Apple photo up here, and you know what? I can't reach it. I need to go get my step stool. This photo, it's this autographed photo of Fiona Apple that I bought. I think I paid oops, I'm grabbing a chair. I want the friggin' step stool. Anyway, I bought that at a garage sale. I think it was $1. I bought that and a couple of posters. I think they were $1 a piece. And it was actually purchased by Matt over at Part-Time Pickers YouTube channel. He's about to hit 10,000 subs on his channel, so go check Matt out. He is a part-time seller that I think he sells more than me. As a full-time seller, I think he sells more than me, and it's his part-time gig. And he is a strong seller for sure. And he He knows some stuff. But yeah, this is gone, and man, I'm gonna kind of miss it. Bye, Fiona. Fiona Apple, I've always been a pretty big fan of her. I think she's one of the best female vocalists out there. Maybe not now, but whenever she was like in her prime. But anyway, thanks a lot, Matt. I appreciate it. All right, I sold a bat girl or bat woman. I can't remember which one it is. It's behind these things. I'm gonna move them over so I can stack them up a little more. All right, here we go. This one right here. It's Batgirl. Batgirl on a motorcycle. This is actually really cool. This sold for $64.99 plus shipping on top. Sold an aircraft model, pre-built model. It's a Sea Knight CH-46. I have two of these longbows, and then I have this guy right here, CH-46 Sea Knight. It's one of those dual rotor types. I got, I think it was $24.99 plus shipping. Let me see. Believe it or not, this is gonna go first class. It weighs almost nothing. Yeah, $24.99 plus shipping on top. And yeah, look, it weighs 0.36 times 16. It weighs like 6 ounces. So most of the weight is going to be the box in this case. Okay, these are some Coca-Cola Super Premium cards. Took a best offer, $5.99 plus shipping on top. Going out to Scott SJ. So Scott, thank you so much, man. I appreciate the order. Thanks for watching. And finally, the last thing I'm shipping today is key fob. These are key fobs for, get a little prettier one. There we go. These are key fobs and a receiver for GM vehicles. $69.99 plus shipping on top for that. So very good little sales day there. I'm happy. All right, I've done all my shipping and everything, and made a pretty big purchase for, I would say, for the business, and it is, but it's also for my personal use. I finally upgraded. A lot of y'all make fun of my phone. Although the phone performed okay for a pretty good while. But I finally upgraded. That's my old phone on the right, and this is my new phone on the left. This is a that's an iPhone 11. So went and picked that up today from Verizon, and it's pretty awesome. I'm digging it so far. I'm hoping the camera works out well for me. But yeah, so what am I working on? Well, it took me a while to get the number ported over from the other service. While I was on hold, I took the time. I used Q-tips and some paper towels and some Windex, and I cleaned this Apollo 13 up. And this is what it looks like when it's actually like all put together like this, and it is cool. And of course, the lander module separates from the command module here, and then that's the little cone that goes on the tip. So I paid 60, well, let's see, it was 210. No, so I paid 70 for this. And I think I'm going for 300 plus shipping on eBay. So I just got it listed. We'll see how it does. I think I'll get it because there's only one other one currently available, and they seem to be in demand. The other one is actually up on auction. And looking at the past results, I don't think auction is the best way to go with this piece. And I don't care if it sells fast either, because I'm going to put it in my bookshelf right here, and I'm going to enjoy looking at it. I just love this thing. It's so cool. So yeah, I have this listed now. I have Space Shuttle Columbia listed, and I listed Friendship 7. I have it up here just because it was so tall. I didn't want to put it in the book. Well, I couldn't put it in the bookcase. The next thing I have to do is the Saturn V. And I don't know, I'll probably do it tomorrow. I'll probably get something else light. I've been like I wouldn't say lazy, but I've been moving slow this week, and it's felt like I needed this. I needed a slow-paced week, and this has been good for me. So still putting in some consistent but not big numbers, but sales are great. Got good inventory, nothing to complain about. So let's take a few questions from the chat. All right, this question is from Dandy. This is Dandy. What happened to the board? It's near the end of September and has barely a week filled out on it. ... What's the ... mean, man? Type it out. I'm just kidding. Ellipses, right? That means like foreboding or whatever. So this is how this board works. It has like the month and the weeks, they don't match up. I'm trying to fit as many days as possible on this board and still have the days of the week correspond. So I have Thursday filled out, which is yesterday. I don't have Friday filled out yet. So it doesn't have anything to do with like we're near the end of September. This won't match up with that. It's just got 13 days on it so far. That's what it has. So that's why it's not matching up with the calendar month the way you're looking for it to. All right, here's a question from B-Man123. New to eBay. I have an auction ending this weekend. It's a higher dollar vintage action figure. Should go for 200 to 500, maybe more. Do you recommend signature confirmation upon delivery of this item package? Thoughts? If you're a new seller and $200, $300, $400 is like a substantial amount of money to you, then I would go ahead and do the signature confirmation, and I would let your buyer know, like once they pay, I would say, hey, you got to sign for this. Now, the official policy from eBay is anything $750 or higher requires it for seller protection. By rule, your seller protection kicks in if you have proof of delivery, which would be a delivery scan, which would not necessarily be signature confirmation. They actually raised it. It used to be down at like $250 or something. They raised it a few years ago up to $750. So by rule, you don't have to require it, but if it's a big deal to you, like if it would ruin your month or whatever, if that $300, $400 thing, something happened, like just for peace of mind, in other words. I don't think it's necessary though. I ship a lot of $200, $300 items, and I don't require it. But that's up to you. Like if the $5 or $2, whatever the heck it costs, if that buys you peace of mind, then pay for it. I would be interested to know what everyone else's cutoff for signature confirmation is if you sell higher price stuff. I typically wait for about 500 myself, but everybody's tolerance is going to be different. And I don't even know that there is risk tolerance, because on lower amounts, whenever I have somebody say something didn't arrive, then I just say, eBay, here's the tracking number, and then we're covered. So I don't know. What do y'all think? Okay, finally, I mentioned last time a clarinet music, like a set of vinyl, like 45s, the clarinet records or whatever. It was like all just instrumental type music. They got denied by GSP. It couldn't go into the country that I sent it to, and I didn't lose anything, neither did the customer, but the customer didn't get the item, which sucks. But anyways, looks like that's not that uncommon, because we have Tennessee Picker here. Can't buy recorded clarinet music in Tennessee either. It's been banned since the riots. So who knew? I didn't know you couldn't buy that there in Tennessee. Man, you learn something every day though. So anyway, that's going to be it for today. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Good luck sourcing if you're doing that. I'm not. But anyways, take care. I will see y'all again soon. Bye-bye.